Are you stuck on the library puzzle in Dowdun Reach and you're not exactly sure what's going on, but every time you try to click one of these books, it resets the mechanism? This thing is actually a trap, and I don't think it does a very good job, explaining that this is a puzzle or riddle thing that you have to solve until you've ran around and beat your head against the wall and realizing what exactly it is. So when you walk in here and you clear all the mobs and everything, you're probably going to click on the book in the center, read that, and you might get a hint that it is some sort of puzzle. Read a book, find the clues. I mean, pretty self-explanatory. Except some of these books are actually decoys, and clicking on the wrong one completely resets your progress that you have made up to that book. The reason this is so confusing is because the game is not asking you to find specific books. Instead, it's actually testing you if you understand the ideas behind the riddle. Those ideas are knowledge, seeking, ambition, and purpose. And the problem is the books don't clearly match those ideas. And this is where it finally clicked for us. Each book represents one of those ideas, not the wording itself. So instead of thinking about which book sounds right, you have to think about what exactly does this book title mean or represent. So the first one we went with was The Empty Throne, Forgetting Worthless Gods. And this represents knowledge through ignorance, understanding that you don't know everything. And we know this is book one because the moment you click it, it gives you the notification that a mechanism clicks as if a key has been turned in a lock. Now for the next book, we're looking for something that is tied to seeking knowledge. And that led us to pick book number 2, The Eye of the Oculus, In Search of Answers. Basically, not just having the answers, but actively searching and looking for it. Once again, the mechanism clicks, signaling that this is the correct second book. And then book number 3, we've got Ambition, which this one's all about power, but with intention behind it. And that led us to choosing Taking the Crown, Zamorak's ambitious plan to acquire all of the Elder artifacts. And last but not least, that brings us to the last key of the puzzle in book number 4, and this one is all about purpose. What are you actually going to do with this said power? And that's why we chose Zamorak's Rebellion, shattering the chains of Infernus. So once you hit all 4 of these correctly, the mechanism will then activate, and then the barrier will actually drop behind the book in the center of the room. And once you start thinking about it this way, the puzzle actually becomes pretty simple to solve. The biggest mistake here that I have made and seen others make is you're running around playing a guessing game trying to pick and choose which one is the correct one and what order is correct, and that's just simply not how this puzzle and riddle works. It's testing whether you understand the theme behind what is being said and not necessarily the wording. So if you guys happen to run into other puzzles like this in Dowdun Reach or even additional regions and updates here for RuneScape Dragonwilds, try to think more about the idea behind it and not the obvious answer. And don't feel bad, because honestly, this one took me a lot longer than it should have as well to solve. Like I said, I even had chat live with me trying to help me figure it out and solve it, and we were able to finally achieve that, but it did take us quite some time. So don't feel bad if it took you guys a long time. As always, though, if you guys enjoyed this video and you found it valuable or helpful, please be sure to subscribe here on the channel, as I am on the road to hitting 100,000 subscribers. If you guys would like to join my Discord community, you can do so by utilizing the links down below in the description. I'd love to hang out with you guys or have you on the community servers for a variety of survival crafting games. But with that being said, though, guys, as always, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you all on the next one.